The following contest is the War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
And here comes one of our favorites.
Introducing first, from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 275 pounds, Patriot!
Being the one to kick off a War Games match is not easy. There's tons of pressure resting on you to get your team off to a good start. Well, lucky for him, he won't have to wait too long until the cavalry arrives.
That's right, this team will have the numbers advantage here, but it's not so easy to capitalize on that advantage.
It's only a matter of moments now until we find out if he's up to the challenge that is War Games. We are about to see something good.
And we're presenting Harlem Heat from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 292 pounds, Stevie!
This is the kind of match where reputations are made or broken. It is a crucible in which top stars are forged. And he is facing the ultimate challenge, trying to guide his team to victory despite being at a numbers disadvantage.
It's a tall task, but he's convinced himself and his team that they're up for it. They think they have just as good a shot at winning this as the other guys.
Well, I hope that confidence isn't misplaced. In War Games, one single mistake is enough to bring your whole game plan crashing down.
First two competitors in War Games facing off against each other, setting the pace to kick things off.
These first few minutes of the match are crucial, Cole. If you're going to end up at a numbers disadvantage soon, this is the time to even the odds before the next competitor even has a chance to come in. On the other hand, if you're going to end up with the advantage, then you have the opportunity to wound your prey sooner rather than later.
Absolutely, Corey. These opening moments are so important, so vital in a match like this. We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
Out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy. Blast off! Diving clothesline! Incredible height!
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
And Corey, here's the key to winning a War Games match. If your team has the numbers advantage, you have to use it. No holding back, no mercy.
Absolutely. And on the opposite end, if you're on the other team, then it's all about surviving the numbers advantage. Then retaliate once you even things up again. Door swings open and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help. Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick. Sending him all the way over to the next ring. You saw that being telegraphed. Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Got the full Nelson. Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team. That has Sherri rocked. God, disturbing him
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
What a spy buster. And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
German suplex. Here we go. They look ready to get in. Got the 4 slam. That has Sherri rocked.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
So-called dentist. Superstars have to actually compete. Bulldog plants him.
Somehow, someway, these superstars are still fighting on.
If this continues, someone will fade. This can't go much longer.
Just deadlifting right there. The power.
Target acquired. This only ends one way. From the ropes, blockbuster. That has Sherri rocked. Going for the home run. Landing on top of the skull. Stick a fork in him.
Scattered that one.
Something big is coming. From the ropes. Oh, my God! Wow, breathtaking. That has Sherri rocked.
This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about. Shut the door. This could be over.
Saving their teammate and the match for now.
That'll do it.
The victory tonight.
Here are your winners, Patriot, and Hacksaw, Duggan.
That was quite the war, guys, and even though they're celebrating, you just know they're already feeling the effects of the war.
What a war we just witnessed here. The best team won here tonight, and there's no denying that. They're going to be celebrating this win for a while.